Hello everyone, welcome back to Hardcore Survival. Now, you may remember last time we was experiencing a little bit of a kerfuffle over what to do, I think. I can't remember. And today, I believe I said that we was going to look into finishing a wheat farm of some description. So, let's begin by putting in some farmland here just to fill in the gaps. Yep, and here we go. Okay, and those will now fertilize. In fact, let's do that now. Let's get ourselves a hoe. Where do we keep the wood? Over here. So where do I keep my cobblestone? Is over here. Sorry, I just need a bit of time to get used to where I've put everything again. It's no big deal. Just a little bit of readjusting is all. And that gives us our hoe. Did I leave anything in the furnaces? Oh, smooth stone, that's nice. Okay, well that might come in useful. Now, how am I going to do this? There's... Like I might not have said it, I can't remember. I would ideally like to make this somewhat automated. So, let's think about this for a second. I think we can have the next layer up. We'll have a few layers just so that we can get a lot of wheat going. And this time I think we need 6 layers, is it? I can't remember. 6 layers, 6 bits of farmland. Well, let's just do that anyway, because I need room for the pistons. So that's 3. And then we have 4, 5, oh no, not gravel. I really don't like gravel. Gravel, I think, is the worst block in the game. There's no real... Well, there is a bit of use for it for flint, but it just causes a nuisance. When you're digging, it's just... more gravel for you. And that's the surface up there, so we're going to have to start being careful now. Otherwise we'll start letting things in. And as with down here, this will all be farmland. So let's just work on putting that in now. I'll have to go and get my buckets so that we can irrigate the sides here as well. I'm not all too familiar on how much a bit of irrigation does, so we're just going to have to try and muddle our way through, I guess. So that will go in there, and then this will go in here. God. Oh dear. There we are. Marvellous. Now we can go and grab our water buckets, which will be in the tools shed. Have we got any eggs? No, not yet. One thing I might like to do when we're able to is set up some kind of signal type thing so that like we could put a pressure plate underneath where the eggs will fall, and then when the eggs fall on it, it sends a redstone current to a lamp or something. That'll be... I'd quite like to do something like that. Just because it's quite a nice little cool feature, really, more than anything else. And whoopsie daisy. Let's get those back, and if you could stop flooding my farmland now. Marvellous. Oh, hello. I appear to have grass growing down here for some reason that I'm not quite sure of. And let's just fill this in. That is, oh, it's almost all done. Just one more in. Or is it all done? Oh yeah, okay, well we're all done up here then. So let's put all of that there. Now, if the... Oh, typical. I started recording because it was dark out. Now all of a sudden the sun decides he wants to shine. So now I can barely see again. Marvellous. Oh, this could be an issue when we're getting up. Although it looks alright. Okay, so never mind that. Behind this wall is where the pistons are going to go, but I don't think I'm finished yet. I would quite like this. We will need to dig through the surface here, so now might be as good a time to do it as any. Stumbling over my words. Then we need to dig 1, 2, another 6 this way, I think. 2, 3, 4. I cannot see a thing. Go away, sun. Even the blind is down, but the blind does absolutely nothing. I'm literally better off just hanging a piece of cling film over the window. Anyway, we get past... Oh, sorry. We get rid of this. And yes, that reveals our irrigation there, but I think... Well, no, that shouldn't be too much of an issue, because we're going to cover that up anyway. So I shall just knock this out and then do a quick assessment of where we're at. Of course that wouldn't be the end of the gravel, would it? Oh, and there's coal up there. Okay. Well, we're going to have another row of farmland along here, so really we want to be digging this bit out. Oh, sunlight. Okay, so that's that. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Why did there have to be resources here? I didn't want interrupting during this project. Now I'm being interrupted. God's sake. I moan a lot on this game, I've kind of noticed. Nothing's ever good enough. Everything happens at the wrong time for me. I mean, things that would normally be absolutely brilliant all seem to happen at the wrong time, and I end up moaning about it. Although that's kind of my nature anyway. I'm just a bit of a moany person, and so therefore I shall moan. Oh! Dang nabbit, I've just realised I'm playing with a texture pack on. That's not what I meant to do. The texture pack I'm using is pretty much the standard Minecraft texture pack, but one-upped a bit, essentially. It's, oh, God knows what it's called. It's just some kind of default HD texture pack type thing. I shouldn't really be using it. I sort of set out with the idea of not using texture packs for... Oh, great. Now my channels have started freezing over. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Yeah, I didn't want to use texture packs just so that things remained accessible for everyone. But, well, now I'm using one. Never mind. Never mind. I won't use it in the next one. And that land's gone. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more farmland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is too far out. This bit here shouldn't be farmland. So I'm just going to try and ruin that now. But I don't think I can because there's not enough jumping room for me. So I'll just do this manually. Okay, so this takes a little bit of working out and a little bit of sort of planning and preparation, which I haven't done, obviously. And that wraps up that. Now this goes here. Oh dear, I am getting lost a little bit. Let's sort this roof out whilst the sun still shines a little bit. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so through here is going to be a set of a bit of water. In the meantime, stupid gravel. Under here will be pistons. Yeah, that'll be right. Sorry everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then under here will be pistons, and through here will be another water current. Worst case scenario here is that the thing doesn't work, so I just end up having to do all of my wheat farming manually. I don't want to, but I'll have to if that's the case. And now, God, I'm doing this in such a ridiculous way. Oh, and that's always going to happen, isn't it? Never mind. Never mind. You need to go and get some more water. Oh, you kidding? Idiot. Oh, I'm so rubbish at this game. Some eggs. Never mind. So, up in here is where another irrigation thing is going to go. Which will enable us to put those there, and finally another one in here. Remember what I was saying in the last episode about tutorials? Yeah, if I wouldn't expect you guys to be able to build one off of how I'm doing this at the moment, because it is very... I'm making this so much more complicated than it needs to be. But that's purely because I haven't really thought this through or planned this kind of farm before. So this is kind of what's happening for now. I'm sure you can kind of imagine where this is going, but water is going to sit in here and pistons are going to hold it up, and then we can flick a switch, the pistons will come down, and then the water will flood over and then wash the wheat down onto this bit. Meanwhile, water will have been released from here by pistons underneath me here, which will push all of the wheat from this farmland and from here, and probably from up here as well when we get time, down onto here and wash all of this wheat away over to the stairs here. And that is how the farm will hopefully work. Hopefully is of course the key word. Now I noticed things are happening in here. Also I did some research as well whilst we was off the air, and sugarcane doesn't naturally grow 4 high. It only grows 4 high during random terrain generation. All other times it's just 3 high. So we made a bit of a tall room, but nothing to worry about really. And I think that's all the iron from there. Let's just cover that up with smooth stone so it looks a bit neat. Okay. And we'll work on the coal a bit later. Now then, what was I going to do? I was going to grab the these, pardon me, and begin planting these now. So even though it's not automatic yet, you know, we just get it down so that stuff can be happening whilst we're working. And it is now time to do some kind of lighting up in here. I say that quite often for some reason. It's not part of my normal speech pattern. We're going to put this up in here. It's going to be awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't normally ever say up in here, but it's just kind of fallen into habit now. Anyways, I think for now, considering our resource situation, I think we're just going to use regular pistons. Never mind too much about the neatness. Of course, I say that now, but neatness drives me insane. I simply must have neatness. But sometimes you just have to forego it. It's still night time. Oh, and another egg. Let's think about this. Because I haven't been thinking about this so far. I need iron, cobble, I need planks, and I need redstone. Okay, so the 3 planks go on top, that cobble goes around there, and then we have, and then it's like that. Okay. Oh, shift clicking doesn't quite work for everything yet. It's a bit annoying. Never mind, and we'll just bungle that in there. So we'll see what we get. 3, 7. Okay, that's fine. They need to be sticky, really, don't they? Because of the way the piston will work, well, I can, but I need to find slimes. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Well, we got the basic layout going, at least. We might have to put this one on reserve for a little bit until I work out what I'm doing, really. Because I haven't got that much of a clue, which is my fault. I probably should have set out with some kind of plan, but I didn't. Damn. It's not good, is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Not good at all. So, well, the episode hasn't been wasted, has it? We've made a little bit of a start, it's just it hasn't been as productive. It hasn't been wasteful, but it hasn't been productive. So, yeah, let's just roll with that. What I might do is, although oh, it's morning. Let's just break these. 2 new chicks. I don't really want to use mods during this playthrough, but I might just use a little one on the that can be available on the internet for come here, stop being such a pillock. There's a little one on the internet you can use to locate chunks where slimes spawn. So I might use that one. It's only a small one. It doesn't affect gameplay. You just stick it. You just put the details in and it goes ahead. Damn it! So yeah, I might just quickly use that. Anyway, it is this episode has gone on for long enough. Look, the sun is in the sky. So next time, I think we're going to try and find one of those slime chunks. So see you next time, everybody. Goodbye.